get back to it.
Look at the list, do you?
More fun times in the world of Final Fantasy as my OBS nearly crashes trying to get the recording started. Not really the OBS fault. It's probably more my hard drive. It's like, please, I just want rest. I also really need to start uploading shit because my hard drive is actually starting to get dangerously full. All right, there we go. I cleaned up my hard drive a little because holy shit, I have way too much and I haven't uploaded enough. You know what's funny is my TV has no idea what HDMI I am on for my system. It thinks I'm connected to my Nintendo Switch.
Here you go.
This is a weird looking Nintendo Switch game. Just trying to get shit moved around here. It's fucking falling apart. Everything's a mess. But that's why for the next, like, after the streamathon's done for the, oops, where am I even running to? Okay, it is here. After the streamathon, I'll be gone for, like, a couple days, and it's only because I'm just gonna spend the day. My hard drive's not gonna like it, but I gotta just upload.
Run like the wind.
Just upload and
Trade route for merchants crossing the scars. Till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass. And all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed. I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today.
like actually going for a side mission, but it's also part of the main mission.
Time to fight.
Mount.
Straight home now.
I will fight it. Mainly because I need to warm up.
To me, flames!
I had to warm up a little. It's been a bit since I've played, so I have to remember, like, what the hell do I do? My last action thing I was really doing was Dragon's Dogma, so...
Really? It's as bad as that?
Oh, aye. There's trouble up ahead. And too much of it for us to handle.
I take it there's danger on the road.
Oh, what about this fearsome-looking fellow? You think he'd be equal to the task?
Oh, no doubt. Assuming he's willing to hear us out. Well met, friend. My brother and I have been tasked with finding a merchant's missing cart. You seen it by any chance?
How does a merchant
yeah, it doesn't do any of those.
Oh, the man's a coward. When he thought goblins might
Only
come sailing,
legs.
he ran, leaving his livelihood abandoned in the pass.
He sent the two of us to fetch it, but it's gone. Now, I'm not much of a thinker, but I know the work of thieves when I see it.
My brother's right on all accounts. And by my estimation, the bastards are lying in wait just down the road.
We may
You
have
speak
seen our
up.
share of action, true, but we've not got the skill in arms to boldly brave an ambush.
You, however, have the look of a man who needn't fear a band of backwater ruffians. What do you say? Will you help us out? Chances are they'll come for you either way. But if you promise to lend us a hand, at least you'll pocket a reward for your troubles.
I do love pockets.
Well, if I'm going to have to deal with them anyway.
You've clearly got a fine head on those broad shoulders.
We're lucky you came along. Now, hoping to make a heavy purse in Bocklad, our merchant friend loaded his cart with as much as it would carry. Reckon he won't be forking over the rest of our fee if we don't find those goods. So, while you're seeing to those bandits, you keep your eyes open.
All right. Just don't expect me to drag the cart out of there myself.
Nope. You can leave the cart to us. You just put an end to those bandits and point us in the right direction. You do that, we'll take care of the rest.
Are you flirting with me? Please say yes.
I'm not sure I trust those two. But if there are bandits lying in wait, I should probably take care.
Oh man, I hope no bandits hurt me. I'm so defenseless.
These must be our bandits.
Oops, wrong move, but here you go. The wind up and the punch. More of them. Nice try. Last time I was able to do it a bunch to one, but I haven't played in a while. Might want to come up with some new moves. This isn't really working out for you. I think I wasn't having a good time.
That's them dealt with. Now, where's that cart?
Oughta push it or kick it.
Getting all of this out of here will be a nightmare.
Seems we found ourselves the right man for the job, wouldn't you say?
Found the cart and didn't leave a single bastard breathing. Our merchant friend will be delighted.
And how exactly will he be getting his goods out of here?
You leave that to us. After all, it'd be wrong to make such a fine warrior haul cabbages to market.
I don't really trust what's going on
Done
here.
your part. And that's all you need to worry about. Here.
And make you sound, your guys sound even more shady.
It's been a pleasure. Now piss off.
There's no need to be so rude, brother. What if we want his help again next time?
Yeah, question mark after that. Get cart.
Look at them all. I thought the bastards would have eaten the lot by now.
We won't be going hungry. You've had your rewards and you're not getting any
You're
more.
not gonna go hungry, huh?
Yourself.
What happened to delivering the cart? I like how it's my character's like, I don't care. I have bigger things to deal with than this shit.
I see the Dalmex lag behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
The fallen ruin should hold at least. The path continues on the other side.
As I say, these things are gonna want to fight. Punch.
Farewell. You're finished.
Oh god, I thought the ball was on Torgal's head. I was like, how'd you get a ball head? It was just perspective. That's what got me. Final sin. Amechia Republic.
So this is Amechis.
Or whatever it said.
The land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes. If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
Dominance and bearers. To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominant and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you?
Yeah, and coloring books.
In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Yep, you know, Mom hates me and
Just look at this place.
living my life.
It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
In-game Mom.
I know.
We're not far from Boklad. The road will be busier up ahead.
And we'll have to keep our wits about us. Clive? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
Just, you know, I might sense or feel something. But here we go. Meanwhile, something sad and depressing.
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sanbreque.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age,
Father, please.
or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it, and I can think of none better suited to the task.
And this shit, huh?
There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then Valisthea. All shall bow before their emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god.
Well, that's not what you
The
are.
emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Greeker, made flesh. Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sanbreque.
Father. I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths.
Go fuck yourself.
Regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
Hate all of you.
You would trust the words of this traitress. She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sanbreque, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your emperor in the wars to come.
The canker! Silence! Insolent wretch! You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire, forgive me.
This audience is over. Come, your radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring. I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's
Why do
throne?
you like doing this? Like, that's all she does.
I have suffered worse.
Other people's firstborns and or other characters suffer, and then she's like, now it's my child.
Count your
He's gonna be
blessings, Dion.
special.
For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough.
Stab
You
her.
have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
Just kill her, please. I'm so sick of her. So tired of her greedy bullshit. Just always something dark, depressing, and annoying with them. I just want to go home.
The Boklab markets are to the north. We just need to hug the coast.
Ugh. I'm probably not even gonna get the satisfaction I want when we see her. Like, she may die, but we're not gonna get the shit I want to see happen.
Infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside. His troops are well-trained and increasingly battle-hardened. But it's not as if we can wait for the siege to end.
Yeah.
More refugees.
And they're all making for the crystalline dominion.
Because they don't know how to live without the crystal's blessing.
Just live your life. Stop being pinned by the crystals. A new life is ahead of you.
There are no crystals here.
This is where we're supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
That's right. He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies. I say he'll have finished by now.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
I'm cheap.
Won't find a finer array this side of the strait. Farewell.
I promise you, I'm very cheap. Please, buy me. Pay for my services.
If our new arrivals had brought any coin with them, we'd be rich.
Out of my sight, wretch. I've no use for
Well, more. I hear someone
Wonders
cry. It's
from
always
across the
sad.
water. Come one, come all, feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
Oh,
How much for a measly crust of bread?
You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. But you're more than welcome to look.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the crystalline dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
Looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an
Not
exception?
for the likes of you.
Can't you make it accept? No.
Pass. Let's go and find Good, shall we? He must be around here somewhere.
Taste my peaches. They're sweet as nectar.
I don't want to touch your peach.
Take the large one.
Ah, Good. There you are.
Clive, I'm so sorry. Don't tell Nan, will you?
Slow down, Good. Just tell us what happened.
It's me trader's pass. It's gone. We cannot ride the caravan without it. We won't even be able to get through the flipping checkpoint.
Do you remember when you last saw it?
It was in my pocket a minute ago. Then a bairn bumped into me and... Yeah. You don't think that they might...
Well, that's how it always goes. You should play Yakuza. That happens a lot.
A busy market like this is prime territory for pickpockets.
People really like to
We
bump
have to
into you
get
and
past
just
that. We need
take
to
shit.
Find this child. Where would we even start?
I know where. I've got a pal in Bok lad who might be able to help us. No one knows more about what goes on round here than she does.
Where do we find her?
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans, up that way. Sign's got a red chocobo on it.
Ooh.
No time like the present.
You two go on ahead. I'm gonna check the rest of my stuff, make sure nothing else is missing.
All right. We'll meet you there.
I think my favorite thing with Yakuza was when someone tried to put something in my pocket
And the other on our purses.
to then blame me for robbing them or something or pickpocketing them. It was funny because my pockets were full. So when she bumped into me, it's like, I can't, there's no room. How am I supposed to put anything in this dude's pockets if his pockets are full?
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
10 mil.
We're not here for that.
Then I bid you good day.
Oh, wait! Don't go, El. He's me mate.
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Boklad? I gather Lady Karen didn't send you.
Nope. Did she ask for a gumball?
So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. By a little bairn.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble. Honestly. Ugh.
Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then, we can be on our way.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either.
We look like traders?
Not that anyone would take you for traders.
Exactly.
But I suppose that's why you came to me, correct? Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain.
You don't really have to. I could kind of get the
Ever
gist.
since the
Shit.
Fist marched on the Dominion, the Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by less than legitimate means.
So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black market?
Yes and no. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners, and yet none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those passing through the checkpoint.
Which means?
That someone is doctoring the stolen passes. The same someone who is encouraging the children to steal them. And the same someone who has Goots' pass, no doubt. Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants, which is why we've decided to take a stand. Will you stand with us? You want to get your pass back, and we want to ensure that no more are stolen. Catch whoever's behind it all, and two birds shall be slain with a single stone.
Is there any other way of getting to the Crystalline Dominion, Goots?
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. It's that, I don't know, try swimming across the strait. But the guards will definitely spot you if you try and do that. Like, we don't want to get spotted, right?
So either we find the people who took the pass, or give up all hope of entering the Dominion.
All right. We'll help.
Thank you kindly. But I don't know your name. Eloise at your service.
Clive.
A pleasure doing business with you, Clive.
Or Sid, or Bob, or Jimmy, or Tobias Reaper. Any one of those work.
The proprietor of the furniture makers by the coach stop is spearheading the search. Wear that, and he will know you for a friend. I suggest that you speak with him first.
The furniture makers. Understood.
I'm picking up a theme with these main story missions. It seems like we're heading somewhere. There's an like an annoying, like, silly filler that we need to do for them. Then we can get to where we need to go. Then we can progress to the main area that we're trying to get to.
Come on, come on!
Jug of snake spit for the road?
Ooh.
The caravan stops next to the checkpoint.
I do love me some snake spit.
Are you the furniture maker?
Looking for something in particular? Ah, and Eloise collared you too, eh? Then I expect you want to know more.
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pickpockets. What have you learned?
For one, that they're targeting the traders carrying the biggest packs. Harder to watch your back, see? And less chance of the mark giving chase if they're spotted. Not that they'd be likely to catch them. Those imps know every inch of this warren like the backs of their hands.
Their eyes must have lit up when they saw Goots.
The fishmonger round by the gate's been trying to track down the children involved. You should go and have a word with her.
Thank you. We will.
We will. Thank you.
The finest earthenware from the Free Cities! All but
Ooh.
taste my peaches!
No.
Sweet as nectar!
You should come with me to the Dominion. Life will be...
Fish for sale! Fresh sorted and smoked! Can I interest you? Ah, sorry. Message from Eloise, is it?
She's asked me to help her. To help you find the pickpockets.
Is that so? Suppose I better tell you what I know then.
Eat my peaches.
For one, this isn't a family operation. All the traders say the children who stole their passes were dirty, dressed in rags. Street urchins, by the sound of it. We get a lot around here.
Orphans from the wars.
A few, perhaps. You saw the refugees gathered by the entranceway? They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and beyond. Some of them take it as an opportunity to rid themselves of unwanted baggage.
The shame of it.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made themselves known to the children at some point.
And so should we.
You
So
should
shall
start with
we.
the children around here, then. I doubt they're the ones involved, but they might have heard something.
It's worth a try.
All right then. Questioning children. How hard can that be?
Probably the worst thing we could try to do.
Do you have a moment?
What do you want?
What I want is to know who's asking children like you to pick pockets.
I don't know. Nobody's asked me. What's picking pockets? Do you get paid for it?
No, you get in trouble for it. So if they come calling, you know what to tell them.
The caravan stops next to the checkpoint.
Jug of snake spit for the...
Excuse me?
What do you want? I don't have any money.
It's all right. We're not going to hurt you. We just want to talk.
What about?
We've heard that some very bad people are making children like you steal from travelers. We need to know who's behind it so we can stop them.
I don't know much about it, really. But my friend, Honza, he said he got a job doing something dangerous.
Sounds promising.
We need to find him and ask.
Do you know where your friend might be?
He's usually by the tents outside town.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
Thank you.
Come on, come on!
Well, I mean, if you say so.
Peaches and pears, meats and meat.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
Don't want you to carry anything. Leave me alone. Just trying to run.
That's that then.
She must have meant the refugee camp.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
Daddy, I'm hungry.
That big fat donkey was easy pickings. He wouldn't have noticed if we'd robbed his boots off him.
Yeah. Wish we hadn't handed over the pass, though. Could use one of those things to get out of this dump.
Chance would be a fine thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us up by our guts.
Would they now? Perhaps you'd like to introduce us to these Charming characters.
Mixed
Shit,
messages.
we're in trouble now.
What do we do?
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
Hunter, where are you going?
So that was Hunter, eh? Jill, you watch these two. I'm going after him.
Grab him with my flame like hand.
He can't have gone far. I need to find him before his employers do.
I need an alert says come one, come all to go with the don't come.
Did you see a boy run past? He stole something from a friend of mine.
There was a boy ran back there towards the Chocobo pen, but...
Thank you.
Are you gonna jump me with a bunch of these schmucks? Because I'll just kick their ass.
Shit. Cornered.
It's all right, Hunter. I'm not going to hurt you. I just want to ask you some questions.
Fine. Not like I've got a choice.
I'm looking for the people who are making you steal for them. Who are they?
Call themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me good gill if I did what they told me. I knew they were bad, but bread doesn't come for free.
Bread comes?
Didn't come at all half the time.
Oh.
Before I started buzzing for them. You know, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else. Someone they could push around easier.
Hunter.
You found him then?
Jill. Where are the other two?
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
You're... him! I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you're after. I gave it to the Carstones. Whatever you do to me, I can't get it back. Not that I go against them anyway. If it weren't for their gill, me and my mates would have starved.
Yeah, I like that we're all here looking at this kid. No one's looking behind us.
Cowards. You will not force another child to do your bidding.
Wait, we're not...
Don't hurt him.
You're like...
making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are. That brooch. Where did you get it?
Master Theo?
Goots. What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Your sister?
Alright. That went through like 4 different emotions in a span of like 7 seconds.
Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
And why would she? I'm just a back and a blade.
We also didn't ask.
Theodore, at your service. Sorry about before.
Theodore, what do you know of the Carstones?
Oh, so this is what my
Vultures who have made bombs
childhood
out their
cat
hunting
would have looked
grounds.
like as a
They prey
human,
on the
huh?
desperate, stealing from those with gill and bullying those without it into joining their flock. I'd been looking into their activities in hope of sparing the refugees any further hardship. But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I'd feared. Hunter's a good lad. Don't blame him for what they've made him do. If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work for the Stones, some other poor souls would...
Yeah, like all the action's loud, but for some reason they talk, it's so quiet.
Clive, was it? And my sisters asked you to help put an end to the pickpocketing. Then we all want the same thing.
I have to like turn the sound effects down so I can turn it up more, just so I can actually hear them speak. Let me.
Where is it?
Where is it?
So, what's the plan?
What else? We find the cast stones and we crush them. You get your trader's pass back, and I make Boklad a safe place again.
All right then.
All right then. Honza, where are they camped? Don't worry. They'll never know you told us.
Couldn't if I wanted to. They always come to town to collect the passes. Meet us outside the gate. I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down the trail. Said they'd string me up.
We'll try it this time. Which way were they going?
Back down the road towards Leighton's Cleft.
To Leighton's Cleft, then.
Quest accepted.
Leighton's Cleft is to the south past the camp.
And off I go then.
No, you better not have scared any of my birds.
Ah, you're fine. I barely even knew I existed, so you're okay.
That's that then.
Daddy!
There are no crystals here.
Hungry.
We have to keep going.
Oh my god, I think I've seen this class in Dark Souls. I think this is literally how they dress as a thief.
That's the one who's
Or like the starting, like, what you would be in Dark Souls before you just say fuck all and be whatever you want.
Farewell. All yours. It's over.
It's over.
I doubt these were the ringleaders.
But at least we know we're on the right track.
It's over. Hello, we're lost and we're looking for directions. You happen to see any kind of thieves that are doing... Oh my god, wait a minute. You're the thieves.
That's the lot.
More foot soldiers.
Fewer now.
They're dressed like they just started Dragon's Dogma. Bought whatever they could find and just put it on.
Not a bad haul today, eh?
Aye. Some of our new recruits are natural-born ne'er-do-wells.
Especially the little ones. And Hans has got nimble fingers, all right.
Ew.
It'll be a shame when they chop them off. But till then, let's make the most of it.
Scum.
The leaders of the cast stones, I take it.
They don't deserve any mercy, Clive.
I wasn't planning on showing them any.
Please.
We're ready when you are, Theodore.
Mercy, I don't even know how to say that.
Oh, I'm ready.
Like you just did. Yeah, I forget quick.
Fuck. It's that guard from Boklad. Kill him. Kill them all.
Nope. Punch, punch, punch. Nope. No.
Now's our chance. All yours, Torgal.
These fucking noises. It's over 50,000. I don't even know what I did, but it's over it. And then that happened.
And they say crime doesn't pay. Gold chains, rings, purses. And traders' passes. Dozens of them.
Have the names been changed?
Not yet. I recognize some of them. No doubt Goots's is somewhere among them. Now I just need to sort through it all and return everything to the people it was taken from.
Let me grab
we should
mine.
go and give Eloise the good news. Can we leave things here in your
Why?
hands, Theodore?
Of course. Oh, and be sure to tell her of the part I played, won't you?
We'll be glad to.
Head back.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Faster.
Whoosh, 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 whoosh. I love leaving a guy I just met and just trusting with the pass and all the items there. They'll be fine.
Back to the stables, girl.
That's that then.
Hurry, man. I must leave for the Dominion.
Bloody cruising caravan, scooping up all the best customers. Leave some for the rest of them.
Ah, Clive. How goes the hunt? My brother isn't getting in your way, I trust?
Quite the opposite.
And then we told her.
So it was the cast stones who were behind it all. Theo told me he'd been on their trail. And their demise solves 3 problems at a stroke. That of the pickpockets, the bandits pulling their strings, and the passes they were stealing. I only hope yours is among the items you recovered. Only time and Theo's return will tell. Speaking of whom, welcome home, dear brother.
You are too kind, Eloise. Here, Clive. Goots's pass. Ask him to keep a closer eye on it from now on, would you?
No promises.
I will. Thank you.
El, I've asked our boys to carry the rest of the goods back. Can I count on your help in sorting through it all?
Of course. I'll make some space in the storeroom. I expect you'll soon be on your way then. But it wouldn't do to leave without introducing yourself properly, would it now? Sid. Don't look so shocked. We're on the same side.
I don't understand.
I mean, I did give you the real name of me.
As you now know all too well, we at the Crimson Caravans are always happy to help those in need. For a small fee, we will move anything that needs moving. be that goods to market or bearers away from it.
I was the first my sister helped escape. If it wasn't for her, I'd have been branded as a boy.
I had no idea.
It just so happens that we are seeking to expand our operation.
Well, I'm broke.
Who better to join forces with than the leader in the field? Wouldn't you agree, Theo?
I would. It seems our purpose is the same in more ways than one. So what would you say to working together again?
Actually, it's just my name's Suzuki.
It would be our pleasure.
And our honor. The honor is ours.
Here, Clive. This is for you.
What is it?
Elle has friends in high places, while I have associates in, lower ones. That mark is proof that you're a friend to us both.
Seal joined to make a collar and compass.
I shall bear it with pride.
Well, all that remains is to wish you a safe onward journey. Goots's pass should secure you a place on the caravan, but if you encounter any difficulties, we would be delighted to provide you with a coach of our own. For a discounted price, of course. Say, 9 million?
We'll try the caravan.
So where the hell do you think I just have that money? I don't know. DK's played a lot of Final Fantasies. Probably got that lying around.
Right then. Let's get this back to Goots.
And then it's on to the Dominion.
Let me carry your goods. Pardon me, but would you happen to be that well-notched steel and impressive physique?
You flirting with me?
I have need of a sword for hire, and yours looks to be a weapon well worth the coin. Might you be convinced to offer me the use of those formidable arms?
How exactly do you intend to use them?
Well, being something
dinner.
of a scholar of Zemeckis history, I wish to investigate the
Namekian. I
ruins
thought you
near
said
the city,
Namekian.
and I require a rugged companion, lest I find myself waylaid by ne'er-do-wells or the beasts said to roam the area. Should you accept, you will not only earn yourself material wealth, but partake of the true treasure that awaits us there. The rich and storied history of Zemeckis. Well, were you ever party to a finer proposition?
Might as well.
My arms are yours.
Wonderful. Then come. We must away.
Wait, you want my arms but come?
Along the old Zemeckis Road, and from there, onward to discovery. Quickly! There is not a moment to lose.
Wait. Well, good luck with your ne'er-do-wells.
Onward to discovery.
I'd better make sure he doesn't get himself killed.
Now everyone's got a side quest.
I see you've been of some assistance to Eloise. Perhaps you can extend me the same kindness?
Perhaps. What would I be doing?
Finding someone. You see, I've been having trouble with thieves, and despite the many pains I've taken, I can't stop them from rummaging through my packs. I was griping about my lot to a friend of mine a few days back, and he offered to track the culprits down. Now, Joseph's a sellsword, and a good one at that. But he's been gone days, and I'm beginning to fear the worst.
Why not?
Any idea where his search for the thieves might have taken him?
The old Zemeckis Road, perhaps? He doubted they would be fool enough to linger here in Boklad. Joseph's lived a hard life. Made him grey long before his time. I just pray he hasn't been killed over a few sacks of grain.
Great is
There are
great.
too many grey-haired sellswords around. Hopefully someone will have seen him.
Live and let live. Live and let Clive.
Daddy, I'm hungry.
What do you want? I've no coin on me.
All right, calm down.
Just information. Has a sellsword passed through here? Grey hair.
Now you mention it, there was a young man with salt in his mane sneaking around out there a while back.
Which way did he go?
How am I supposed to know? Buggered off down the road, I expect. Now why don't you do the same and leave me be?
Man, everyone's so nice in this game. I love playing it because everything's just so down, depressing, and angry. What the fuck? Alright.
You'll hand over your coin if you know what's good for you. To me, Blades! It's over. Give me thunder!
Well, this is exactly how we thought it was going to go. Punch. Punch you. Look into my eyes. All right.
Happily not, good sir. Thanks to your timely intervention. More important,
Happy to help.
we have arrived. Now, feast your eyes upon the marvel before us. Ruins, a relic of the fallen civilization. A sight so common that man is oft blinded to its wonder. Colossal vessels, dashed from the very heavens. Airships, we call them, with very little thought to what wonders such a word might describe. Oblige me if you would. Does anything strike you as peculiar about this particular specimen? Though we ourselves find fallen ruins to be nigh indestructible, whatever gouged the final sin from the rock cleaved clean through the structure you see before you. A tantalizing mystery, no doubt, but merely one of countless enigmas in which Zemeckis history is steeped. Come, good sir. Our expedition continues, and we still have much to learn.
I may have only listened to like 3 words he said because I was looking at something else. Hello.
We don't want any trouble.
Neither do I. I'm looking for someone. A grey-haired mercenary.
Well, we haven't seen him.
Yes, we have. We saw him climbing up the rocks. Those ones, over there.
Maybe he found his thieves.
Mum won't let me near them. She said there's goblins up there, and that they eat little boys for dinner.
I don't know, probably.
Now, you've said quite enough already.
I only told him what you said.
I'd listen to your mother if I were you.
I mean, if it's not goblins, there's something up there that wants something with little boys, and we should get rid of it.
Did Joseph's thieves really lug their stolen wares all the way out here?
Oh, an ancient sword. It fucking sucks. Yeah.
I think we've found our thieves. They don't look happy to see me.
Why? That's not how you show proper hospitality. You have to be happy to see me. Guy's really having a tough time. There. All right, then.
Let's get this over with.
Stop! Don't kill him, he's just protecting his home.
Joseph? So the boy was right.
I don't know you.
I don't either.
A porter friend sent me to find you. She was worried you might have got yourself killed.
Have I been gone that long? It wasn't hard finding the thieves. The problem was knowing what to do with them when I did.
I take it things are more complicated than they appear.
And then he told me.
I'd all but ruled out bandits before I even left the market. You know what that is? Because our thieves had no interest in gold or gems or anything they couldn't eat for that matter. Add to that the rumors of goblins in the area and the mystery practically solved itself.
Aye.
I soon found their cozy little homestead and all the missing food. I launched myself at them full of righteous fury, but their leader was the only one who moved to meet me. The others, they huddled around that food, ready to die protecting it. They stole because it was that or starvation. I've been there myself, back when times were hard.
So you spared them, and earned their trust into the bargain by the look of it.
These goblins aren't native to the area. They don't know how to survive such barren lands, so I've been teaching them. And once they've learned to hunt and forage, they won't be fool enough to risk their necks in Bocklad.
I'm impressed. I didn't know goblins could be reasoned with.
Do me a favor. Let the porter know I'm safe. I'll head back to the market once my work here is done. Oh, and don't mention the goblins. I don't want people coming here brandishing pitchforks. Not now this lot of sworn off thieving.
Your secret's safe with me.
Yep, saw nothing.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
My cat really is out cold because I'm just making these weird noises, and my cat's just like, I don't hear this, and I'm not looking. Why? Because I'm sleeping. I'm not going to look at the idiot making weird noises. Oh no. The secret's out.
Not a...
Goblins.
All right then. Who's first?
I changed right as I did that. Oh, parried. Okay, it looks like I just stick my hand right into his ass.
It's over.
Got it. A little poof. A little flame poof.
You're going to get yourself killed. Oh, that would not do. That would not do at all. Not when such majesty stretches out before us. Behold, the final sin in all its glory. As Moss tells us, a battle was fought here in ancient times. A battle of such ferocity that it tore a great crater in the very land upon which it was waged. In reaching for their holy sanctum did man enrage the gods, and great was the vengeance that was rained down upon him. Alas, The full truth of the matter is lost to time, though I live in hope that I might see it discovered. But we must not dwell upon such things. There is more yet to see. Onward! History awaits!
All right. Just like the. Right. Guess I'll go and see. Get to him, I guess.
Ready, go? Faster!
No, no, no. Just turn. Yeah, I've kind of figured.
Oh no. He's really got himself into trouble this time. Toggle.
Nice try. Like, this guy's giving me all this lore, and then I just burst into flames.
Nice try.
God. And the wind up and a punch. What a bunch of assholes. Job's done.
Still in one piece.
It would seem so. Once more I am in your debt. And once more you impress me with your prowess. These were no ordinary foes, but ones we in the field call echoes. Though Moss the Chronicler concurs with the legends in attributing the fall of Zemeckis to a wrath wrought upon mankind by the gods, he offers little in the way of explanation. Could the ruins we see before us here, in all their elaborate beauty, perhaps suggest an answer? Could the construction of such miraculous edifices have been considered an encroachment upon the province of the divine? Alas, all is mere speculation. But one day, perhaps, I will learn the truth.
Not if you keep running headfirst into trouble.
You won't last more than
You are
3
right,
seconds out
of
there.
course. And not only have you plucked me repeatedly from the jaws of death, you have proven yourself a willing audience to my
That's gonna have nowhere to go right now.
Glad to help, but didn't you say you came here to investigate something?
I fear I may have rather overstated the case on that front. In truth, a captive ear was all I really desired. You see, even my fellow scholars have grown somewhat weary of my musings of late. And so I came upon the idea of purchasing a companion. A captive audience, if you will.
That's what this was all about.
I am afraid so. And now, my good man, it is high time we returned whence we came.
Fine. Just don't go running off this time.
Classic, please. Just let me escort you back. I think a job well done.
And so ends a delightful day. Here, your reward for humoring my selfish whims, plus a
Here's
little extra for
5
the trouble I
pennies.
put you to.
So I was just responding to some, but hey, a level up. Alright, now for the other person. Hey, I found the guy. He's not dead, and that's all there is to it.
Joseph's fine. He'll be back once he's tied up a few loose ends.
That's a weight off my shoulders.
He certainly knows his business. You found your thieves all right. And I dare say they won't be coming back.
A good man to have around, that Joseph. And if he says there'll be no more thieving, that's good enough for me.
I mean, he might try to steal something from you. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, 3 fingers. What? I don't think I understand. He's gonna go home, watch TV, and beat up the coochie or whatever the fuck that guy says in GTA. Anyway, let's finally go to the other guy who got his pass so we can actually move on. There's someone. You know what? I'll come back for it. I want to progress.
Jug of snake spit for the road?
No. I'll have that when I'm back.
What I really want to be.
Here you are, Good. Try not to lose it again.
Me pass! You found it! Oh, thank you so much. Nan would have killed me if I'd come back without it. I'll have to say thanks to Elle and Theo, too.
So should you, Hansa. You and your friends don't have to steal anymore. If anyone threatens you again, you know who to turn to.
We do. And we already have. Miss L's given us a job shifting the chocobo shit out the stables. It's hard work, and the pay isn't half what we got from the stones. But if we stick at it, we'll keep ourselves fit.
You stick at it then.
And Goots, I'm sorry for stealing your pass.
That's all right. I've got it back now. And all's well that ends well.
Yeah.
You said you're trained to be a blacksmith, right? Well, I'm gonna be your first customer. I'm gonna save up all my gil and get you to make me a massive sword.
I'll do me best.
Till then, eh?
All right. We have a place on the wagon.
All right.
Remember, Goots, we're mercenaries. You hide us to protect you.
Mercenaries.
And you remember the plan? You're to ride all the way to Twinside. Jill and I will go with you as far as the outskirts, then find our own way in.
I'll buy that stuff I need.
Right. And we'll scout out the Imperial's defenses.
There's a square with a big bell tower right in the middle of town. If you get lost, or out goes wrong, we can meet up there.
All right. Let's go.
You know this will go swimmingly. Meanwhile, something sad and depressing.
I see. And you're quite certain your father has no knowledge of Ultima?
I am. I have no difficulty believing a sinister force has come to exert an influence on Sanbreque. But be that as it may, it is yet to claim my father. For better or worse, his radiance speaks his own mind.
Then the fiend works from the shadows.
I confess, when first you told me of this fiend, I had my doubts, and more than a few at that. beast that labors to plunge Valisthea into turmoil, all in pursuit of your brother. But that wound is proof enough that evil is afoot.
Then I have your answer, Your Highness. You will join me in my fight.
I cannot. Not yet.
Your Highness, please.
As you are aware, the Dalmekian army is at our gates. They have lost their mother crystal, and with it all hope of a negotiated withdrawal. It is but a matter of time before they invade. If Bahamut is not here to meet them, my people will be slaughtered.
Though not by Hugo Kupka, thanks to Ultima's machinations. I know the fate of your people weighs heavy on your conscience, but if we do not put an end to Ultima's plans, they shall face a far darker fate. The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss. The lives of every man, woman, and child in the Twins are at stake.
I believe what you say, Phoenix. But I have duties of my own, and I must discharge them.
Yuck.
Come what may.
It's gonna discharge something.
What do you know of my blood?
Oh, here we go.
I know that it is wholly unworthy of the highest offices of state, which rightly belong to those of purer breeding. Alas. Your bloodline runs through the Oriflamme gutter, from a whore who weighed her child's worth in gil.
Have you threatened my father?
Of course not. I merely whispered in his ear that his mongrel son is plotting a rebellion.
What?
Sylvester listens to the words of his astrologers. And they have ears too.
You have been feeding them your lies!
Should you remain loyal to Emperor Olivier, his radiance may yet crown your head with laurel, and not with tar.
Fork-tongued witch!
In consideration of your long years of service to the Empire, I shall forgive this uncharacteristic rudeness. Now hurry and make ready, Your Imperial Highness. Emperor Olivier expects much of you, Dion. Or should I say, of Bahamut. May your fire reduce his enemies to ash, till all of Valisthea bows to its rightful ruler.
What a swell lady.
There is another darkness that has taken hold of Sanbreque. And until its grip is released, the flames of war shall spread ever wider, just as Ultima wishes.
Forgive me. My family has caused you much grief.
You are not her keeper, Phoenix. This is a matter for the Imperial household now, and as a member of that household, it falls to me to resolve it. At such time as that is done, what strength I have shall be yours.
Probably not going to be very much at all.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Let us take to the skies together, and bring a new dawn to Valisthea.
I should like nothing more.
Terence,
My prince.
tell me true. Do you believe what I'm about to do is wrong?
We dragoons have but one leader, Your Highness. And we shall follow him unto the very end.
Thank you. And this is my decree. For their crimes against the crown, the traitorous Annabella and her usurping son shall be put to death, and the Empire restored.
I don't think it's going to go as well as you hope, but hey, you know, given the direction on how this game's going, it's always going to backfire. Anyway, let's head over to there.